Hi, you guys. So I have a really beautiful message for you. This message actually started last night. I was listening to this song by Lauryn Hill called Peace of Mind. So that's the energy of this reading, okay? So while you're listening to this, really listen to your intuition. These messages are up for interpretation. Whatever you feel makes sense to your situation, take these messages, okay? But so I was sitting down and I was listening to her song. It's a really beautiful song, and I was just getting a bunch of different messages. It feels like some of you have found your peace. This could be in a relationship, or this could be like your actual relationship with the divine. All right, so kind of take this how it applies. I'm definitely getting this energy of true love. I'm getting this energy of two people becoming one. I wrote here, when two become one. But I also have this energy of, like, it almost feels like some of you were afraid, or something scared you so bad that it caused you to like search and look for God. All right. Something or someone, there's like a situation that some of you may have experienced where the only thing that you could do is go to God. All right. So I don't know like what you experienced and how that situation took place for you, but I feel like now that you have like seen God's face, or you have seen what love looks like, you're never turning back. All right. It's like you have made a final decision. You're committing yourself to God. You're committing yourself to this person. All right. I definitely feel like a lot of you have been crying or very emotional, or this process has been very emotional for you. And I see things like coming full circle. I feel like you're getting to a point in your life where you're starting to really understand how this works for you. Yeah, some of you had like a near-death experience. I wrote that back here, but you had like a near-death experience. Maybe not like a physical situation, but it definitely could be. Something ended in your life, and it just feels like, it just kind of feels like you're a new person. That's the energy I'm picking up on. Like you're not who you used to be. You were lost, now you're found. It's that type of energy. Like there's a huge transformation that has taken place within you, or because of this relationship that you have with God, or a person. All right, they're your person, because for some of you this is definitely about a relationship, like with another person. This person has opened up your eyes to God, or it's like when you two are together, the connection, I don't know, it just kind of feels like you guys are, I guess, like very powerful together. But in the song, she's saying like she has to find peace of mind. All right. And so with this all tied up card, this is basically showing me that somebody has been through a lot of like mental challenges, possibly like physical challenges. All right. Maybe you've been having a difficult time like hearing God, or understanding like your purpose in life, or whatever you're supposed to be doing. But it's like some of the requirements that were needed in this process is like being still, being at peace, or being just still, you know, not questioning, not worrying, not stressing, but just like being still and really listening to what's happening next. All right. And I feel like, yeah, like some of you, this I'm strongly picking up on like your relationship with God. All right. I don't know if this is like your first time encountering and witnessing how God can move and how the universe works, but I feel like something happened to where you realize like you're not doing this by yourself. Like you're actually being guided, you're being led. Spirit is with you at all times. I feel like you've been getting a lot of signs, a lot of messages about your situation. And there's so much that goes on with this message. I know I'm not like hitting on every single detail, but I basically feel like you've seen God's face and you're never turning back, or you have met your person, you know, the one, or, you know, whoever, and you're not turning away from this connection. All right. I'm just trying to see what else I wrote on here. You're being guided. Pay attention. I wrote here, anything is possible, but it's required for you to have like an open mind. She was saying in the song, free your mind. Okay. Some of you have like a lot of challenges and conflicts, and this is all like mental. It could be like physical challenges as well, but I'm seeing like some of you may feel like it's supposed to happen a certain way. You're supposed to meet this person a certain way, or God looks like this and sounds like that. But I feel like Spirit is like reminding you through this process to keep your mind open. Anything is possible. All right. I'm also seeing like, or I wrote vulnerability or vulnerable. That's important in this process, this relationship that you have with God or with this person, with both, honestly. Being honest about your feelings to God or to this person. I also wrote, I want to be here. Somebody is saying like they want to be here. You could be saying this to your person, or somebody is saying this to you, or you're saying this to God, like I want to be here. Especially if you had like some type of near-death experience, like you don't, this really woke you up. Like I don't want to leave. I'm not ready to leave. All right. So somebody has made a commitment to their path or their journey. This really is like a time for you to celebrate. All right. Because you're receiving a second chance at life, or a second chance at love, or whatever this is that we're talking about. I also wrote the number 919. That could be important. All right. I wrote on here, you plus God equals anything is possible. So I feel like there's a lot of optimism that's in your energy because of where you came from. All right. And for a lot of you, this could be like a silent thing that you're dealing with at this time. So you may not be vocalizing this to anybody. You're just kind of going through this process. You're going through these changes internally. There's a silent victory here. You really have won. If you have a connection with the Most High and you're listening to your intuition, you've already won. All right. I'm going to get back into these cards in a second. But then I wrote, so focus is really important right now. And that was reminded to me this morning. I sat down, I made some coffee, and I didn't take out the little cup. So I had like, I turned the coffee thing on, and I had like, what is it, like watered down coffee. So I had to remake my coffee. But basically, I feel like Spirit was reminding me to pay attention, to slow down. So I'm going to take my time today. And in this reading, I'm going to take my time. But so I wrote like I made a little dot here. And I wrote here, center of attention and focus. So with these arrows here, I don't know if you can see that, but with these arrows here, you're being directed, you're being guided. I feel like Spirit is showing you like very clearly which path to take, where to go. Like something is yeah, like this is like a gathering spot. All right. Also like a window of opportunity. I was seeing that here, but I'm seeing like some of you you may be having a difficult time focusing. All right. There may be a lot going on around you, or there may be like a lot of confusion. Just a lot of different things taking place at this time. All right. So maybe meditation, that would be really important or helpful. But there's an opportunity that you're being guided to. This could be about a relationship, or just like something that your spirit wants you to know at this time. All right. It's very subtle, But this is possible is what Spirit is saying. It may not seem like it at this time. But again, like I was saying, like you plus God equals anything is possible. Or keep your mind open. All right? Keep your mind open. Yeah, somebody thinks that you're their peace of mind. I'm seeing that here. But I'm also seeing like this, there's like a flip to this message. This is what God, this is how you view God. Like God is my peace of mind, or the universe is my peace of mind. Some of you have like a really deep connection with the Most High. And so that's being like highlighted in this reading in your relationship. All right. Then I also wrote 3 days. So this may not make a lot of sense, but just kind of take it how it applies. 3 days, there's going to be some type of ending or a transformation, a change. It's going to be a massive change. This is God's love here. Don't fight this. Don't, reject this. All right. 2 of Cups. This could be like a soulmate that's coming towards you. Very passionate connection. All right. Or there's a lot of passion for whatever this thing is that God is telling you to do. It's you're being direct. It's like a direct, yeah, bullseye. That's what I'm hearing. There's a bullseye here. That's it. You're gonna know like this is for you. Okay. It's not going to be like loud and obnoxious. It's just going to be very subtle, very clear, very direct. This is for me. This is what I need to be doing in my life. This is who I need to be with. This is where I need to go. Like Spirit is showing you very clearly. All right. So slow down and pay attention. Okay. Some of you could be receiving an apology and receiving the truth. I'm sorry, but here's the truth. Or I'm sorry that this is the truth. I'm also seeing like there may be some type of small repayment. It may look like it's small. All right. Like the Page of Pentacles type of energy. But this can work. This can be something bigger. All right. And again, like I wrote, like near-death experience. Somebody has had like a huge epiphany or wake up. All right. And then I wrote here, why me, God? All right. So I don't know if that's you asking God, why am I going through this? Why am I dealing with this situation? But you're getting ready to see like you're getting ready to see a transformation within yourself. All right. So all tied up, I clarified this card and I got an important conversation. It says, I'm falling in love with you. This one says, where there's smoke, there's fire. And so for some of you, this definitely could be about a person. There could be somebody here that's wanting to reveal their feelings to you. They want to have an important conversation with you. I really feel like divine, the Most High, is all throughout this energy. All right. But there's something that's going on where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, I see something feels off about the situation. So I need to tell you something. I need to talk to you. I need to let you know. And I feel like you have a feeling, if we're talking about a person, you have a feeling that this person needs to tell you something. All right, they're in a bind. Okay, they're stuck, they're tied down, they don't know what to do. This doesn't really have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship, family member, but there's somebody here that wants to talk to you. Okay, but I'm falling in love with you, this could be, somebody actually saying like, I'm in love with you, I don't know what to do. Or I'm in love with you, or I'm in love with this person. This could be this person talking to God. I'm in love with this person, God, I don't know what to do. So just kind of take it how it applies. And then these two cards came out together, Victory and then Goddess of the Moon. And when these two came out, I heard Silent Victory. All right. Pay attention to your home, personal life. And then we have, I have always loved you. And then it says, I'm afraid of what you'll think of me if I tell you. And it's so funny because I still feel like this is a conversation that somebody is having with God. All right. I mess up so bad in my life. I'm in this bind. I'm, struggling. There's issues taking place in my life. I'm afraid if I come to you, God, and I tell you what I'm going through, I don't know how it's going to play out for me. I don't know like what my fate would be. Okay. But Spirit is saying like, I have always loved you. I feel like some of you are like really falling in love with God or falling in love with the universe. All right. And Spirit is saying here, like, I've always loved you. Okay. So somebody here is really waking up to God's love is what I'm seeing. All right. Yeah, there's a big victory here with the Six of Wands here. Victory. Victory and success. Yeah, with the Five of Wands and the Hierophant, there's definitely been like a lot of conflict, possibly with your upbringing, your religion, just, you know, the system. There's been a lot of issues that you faced. All right. Some of you like are, you know, you've made a transformation in your life, or you're making one at this time. Dropped a few cards. All right, Spirit. I want to see more about this all tied up. Yeah, Two of Cups is here. Spirit, tell me about this all tied up card. Tell me about all tied up. Tower. Yeah, save me, Lord. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I'm facing an issue. Some of you, this is a prayer that you're praying at this time. Your prayers are powerful. I'm telling you, this is what's causing this massive change in your world. Okay, like maybe for the first time in your life, you're actually like you're saying a sincere prayer. You're praying from your heart, and this is causing a massive change. Things are completely different in your world now. I see the Queen of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. All right. Yeah, there's been so much chaos, so much confusion going on in your own personal world is what Spirit is showing me with that Tower here. And God, I need your help. Tell me more about that. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Wands. And it's like, just like that, the storm is gone. Balance is restored into your life. Your relationship is restored. Your connection is restored. But it's after this conversation that you're having, or this prayer that you prayed. God is really listening to you. God's always listening to you. But I feel like at this time, like you're speaking from an honest place. You're being very open and vulnerable with God, or even with your partner. You know, just kind of take these messages how they make sense if this is your reading. But because of you being honest and open and just speaking from the heart, this is what's causing this massive change. Harmony and peace is being restored into this situation that you're dealing with. Yeah, I see the Hierophant here, because your foundation is on God, is what Spirit is showing me. Some of you are getting back to your roots. You're getting back to the basics, calling on your ancestors at this time, remembering how it should be. Some of you have like veered off from your path. You're a little bit lost, but your foundation is strong, is what Spirit is showing me. Spirit, what else do you have for the collective about this message? Yeah, Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, I can't keep doing this and doing that. I can't serve two masters or two gods. I can't do both. It's either this or that. Either I'm with you, God, or I'm not. And I feel like at this time you have made a decision, or you're getting ready to make a huge decision. Some of you are dedicating your life to God. All right, you're becoming a lot more, maybe even religious at this time, or just spiritual. Something that you've been doing is just no longer working, is what Spirit is showing me. I see the Five of Wands here. There's been a lot of conflict, but at this time, I'm going to remind you that you're being guided, okay? This could also be like a full circle of your spiritual journey, you know? So just kind of take this how it applies, you know? Yeah, look at that. When two become one. I'm seeing that here. Two of Cups, Two of Coins, all right? 22 here. We have balance, restoration, friendship here. You and God, or you and your person, you and your, you know, partner. There's a lot of balance that's restored in this connection because of this like prayer or this conversation that you're having. Like there's an issue, God, or there's an issue with your partner and you're talking. Okay? It's like I don't feel right when we're not on the same page. I don't feel right when I'm disconnected. When I feel like I'm disconnected from God, like things don't flow in my life the way they need to. I'm sad, I'm crying. Yeah. Is there anything else you need the collective to see about this message? Anything else? Is there anything else, Spirit? Definitely listen to this song. If this reading, you know, resonates with you, the song is Peace of Mind by Lauryn Hill. It's really a beautiful song. Lovers Reverse. Yeah, and this is reminding me of, I'm afraid of what you'll think of me if I tell you. So if I tell you the truth, God, or if I tell you the truth, if you're talking to your partner, and this could even be somebody talking to you. Like you hear the fire truck. Where there's smoke, there's where there's smoke, there's fire. So there's definitely a problem here. This person may be afraid to tell you like what they've been up to, what's been going on. But I feel like you already feel that something's off with your person, or something's off. Because for some of you, this really is like a divine type of relationship that you're in. So your person can tell when something isn't right. Okay? So I don't know exactly what's going on. Yeah, and that's so crazy. I've been looking for this deck. Side note, I've been looking for this deck for like a few days. I found it today. But on this deck, we have like two swans here. And that's what I started off drawing in this little channeled writing or whatever. There's swans here. And I wrote swans. All right. So it's like this lover's connection, your lover, your person. There has definitely been some type of imbalance between you two. All right. But judgment is here at the bottom of the deck. This is a conversation. Let's talk about this. Okay, because somebody is committed. They're telling you that they want to be here. And they're being honest. They're being vulnerable with you. They're telling you the truth, okay? For some of you, whatever they're saying to you, you may have an idea of what it is, but I feel like you're going to get like information maybe in the next 3 days. Well, let's see. Tell me about the Lovers Reverse, Spirit. All right, Spirit, tell me about the Lovers Reverse. Lovers Reverse. Tell me about that for the collective. Yeah, I don't want you to see this. Yeah. I don't want you to see this. Goddess of the Moon. Cancer energy is here. You could be dealing with the Cancer. We know we're in Cancer season at this time. But I don't want you to see this. I don't want you to know this. But you have a feeling that something has been off. Okay, whoever you're dealing with, collective, this person is trustworthy. Okay, even though I'm seeing like them hiding from you, I feel like what they're saying to you, you can trust that. But again, listen to your own intuition in these readings. Use discernment. All right, but we have the Ace of Cups here. Okay, this is like an open conversation. Very emotional conversation, especially with that Tower here. But I'm telling you this because your person may be telling, so if we're talking about a relationship, your person may be telling you this because They've been talking to God about you and the relationship they have with you. Okay. So they feel led. They're being guided to tell you this. Yeah, the Knight of Cups is here. Seven of Swords. I haven't been completely honest with you, but now I'm gonna, tell you everything. All right. Is there anything else the collective needs to know about this? Thank you. Seven of Cups. Where do we go from here is what I'm hearing. Where do we go from here? Okay, so this is a heavy conversation. Definitely with the Tower here. This is, yeah, and like in the song, like she was talking about how like I don't know, she was like, I have no identity, basically saying like I've experienced this massive change. I see the light now. Everything I thought I knew is no longer real or doesn't work for me. Where do I go from that? After experiencing this, where do I go now? All right, what do I do next? Tell me more about that, Spirit. Yeah, this is all new to me. This is a new way of living. This is a new, you're seeing like a new version of your person for some of you. But your person is dedicated. Yes. And look. So in this part, this was supposed to be an eye, but then it started looking like a bird. Okay, you see this bird here? I feel like this person that's talking to you, there's something about bluebirds or birds, because I wrote that here. Tell me about this Page of Swords. Tell me about the Page of Swords. Okay. All right, the Nine of Wands reverse. The Six of Swords reverse. Yeah. So there is some new information that you're receiving from this person. This may make you very emotional. All right. I'm seeing like tears of joy for some of you. But this is like revisiting the past, or I don't want to say this. Your person or you, somebody is letting their guard down, dropping their ego. Okay. Dropping their ego. Because they want to be here. Or you want to be here. It's taken a lot of strength for these messages to come up. Okay. Yeah. Nine of Swords. This is a very emotional time for you, your person, the connection that you share. Or just for you at this time. Like you're just very emotional. And I'm afraid of what you'll think of me after I reveal my emotions to you. This person may be telling you that they are in love with you. They don't know what to do. Spirit, what is the advice for the collective at this time? What advice do you have for the collective? Let's I'll just keep this deck. What is the advice? Okay, be honest. Be honest. Listen with an open mind. Okay? Anything is possible. Free your mind. Okay, especially if this is somebody that you want in your life. Okay, I'm not really, this is not like one of those readings where you're just trying to, you're just trying to see like how this person feels about you just so that you can say, yeah, you were right. Like this is really one of those conversations where, or one of those readings where like somebody is coming to you and they're being open, they're being honest, they're being vulnerable with their feelings. A lot of people don't do that nowadays. But somebody's doing that for you because they're being guided to, because they love you. Okay, so keep your mind open, keep your heart open. Anything else? Yeah, Chariot is here. There's definitely an incoming message, direct message. This could be a DM. Okay, but this is happening. This is already like headed to you, headed your way. Yeah. Somebody has made it up in their mind that I need to tell you this. We need to talk. Okay, this is an important conversation. You could be a mother. This could be your mother. Okay, this could also be an ancestor that's guiding this message. All right, I'm picking up on ancestors here, grandmother, an aunt. I'm hearing like an aunt too. The Empress, Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. Wow, this is good. This is really good. This is a really beautiful message. Just keep your mind open. That's all I have for you guys at this time. A lot of love is coming towards you from a person, from the universe, from the Most High. Like you're loved. Somebody has always loved you. They have always loved you. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. And I will talk to you all later. Okay. Bye.